So after giving away 4,200 credits last week, so loads of you can get a black Fennec in the item shop, when we hit the big 360k, we're going to give away this titanium white brand new black market, so make sure to subscribe. Today we are taking a look at the full entire timeline of one of the most promised items in Rocket League history, but all came crashing down from one single day. Alright guys, so welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a fantastic and safe day as always. And today we're looking at the popular titanium white Fennec, which if one day didn't happen, could be even more popular than the Octane. Make sure to subscribe if you are new so don't miss another one of these videos. 1k thumbs up if you want to see more videos like this. And yeah, let's jump straight into it. Quickly before we do jump into this video, I'd love to give a huge shout out to the fan favorite sponsor on the channel, Aoa.com. So I've been working with these guys for several years now, and they're the fastest and most reliable place to pick up any Rocket League item. And by using the code in the description, you're going to get yourself 6% off every single purchase. Right, so I'm going to be honest with you, never did I ever think this was going to make history with this crate. So I made a little review, obviously showcasing a brand new crate, and went over the Fennec, said it looked quite futuristic, and left it there. Literally a 5-second review on the car. Its first price on the spreadsheet was 3,000 credits, so I was thinking, right, it's just like every other car, it's going to drop in value and not really do anything, and I wasn't wrong. It dropped down to 1.5k minimum value. It's the lowest the white Fennec's ever been. So I thought, yep, it's just a classic car in a crate, gonna drop down even more. However, obviously, in this day and age, 3 years later, it's a little bit different. I went through my whole entire Nothing Something series with the Nothing to White Shattered, couldn't find a single white Fennec trade on there, and yeah, basically found this one video back in the day where I flipped 200 keys into 400 keys with white Fennec. I was doing bits, literally selling my striker white Fennecs for 2 regular whites and making a ton of profit, and you can literally see this is when keys were still a thing. So way back in 2019, obviously 3 years ago, and of course I was making myself a bunch of profit. On the spreadsheet it went up to 5k, so going from 1.5 to 5k in a matter of like a month or two was insane back in the day. Obviously it's a brand new white car, never done this before except from the Octane, so yeah, it was definitely something new. And you think I'm just trading for white zombies, it's just like an okay trade. This is before they came into the item shop, okay? No item shop happened at all, because we still got keys. No blueprints, no epic involved, as a lot of people actually presume. And of course, yeah, it drops a little bit later on, where of course we saw the white zombie, we saw the blueprint update, and yeah, it drops to 2k. So I do believe that's all for 2019. Now, moving on to 2020 was an extremely boring year for the Fennec. You know, the popularity was still there a little bit, but people cared about the Octane. Obviously, the Octane was popping off at this point, and didn't really make an impact until free-to-play happened, and everyone wanted to get their white Fennec, and I found a secret trading method with all my blueprints, so I sold off every Fennec that I owned. And to be fair, if you look at the spreadsheet, done nothing for 8 months, but when free-to-play hit, oh boy, you can see a massive spike arriving. So pretty much every single paint color in the set was going up rapidly. Really quickly. Obviously, white was taking the lead because it always does, the most popular paint color and most expensive. Even regular was going for like 800 to like 750, which even to this day still never happens really. And of course, yeah, everything was popping off at that point. You know, the credit demand was so low, late 2020. And there we move on to the deadly year, 2021, and dare I say, the action that Rocket League did with this Fennec is probably the reason that Rocket League died quite a lot in 2021. I'm gonna keep it real with you. But the Fennec was obviously skyrocketing massively in 2021 in titanium white, and actually overtook the white Octane. And it's the first time something's happened like this with a car body ever. Literally nothing else has overtaken the white Octane. But then the deadly day arrived, and that is going to be where they chucked it into the item shop. Of course, they knew this was going to destroy the price. I didn't think they expected it to go down this rapidly though. Have got to keep in mind though that, to be fair, it did actually drop off that peak pretty quickly, and the white Octane overtook again, but it was still flatlining at about 16, selling quick sell for 15k. It was ridiculous. But obviously when it had turned up in the shop, give it a few months later, it was 2,000 credits. Literally dropped off 6 times. Like, that's actually mental. To be fair, there's always a good thing to do out of these situations, and if you've got credits, you're in the money. If you've got a white Fennec, you're definitely not. Of course you're not, because look at that massive drop off. But people were saying they've got 800 credits, want overpay offers, and getting it so consistent, because all the pro players were using the Fennec back in like 2020, 2021 all the time, and it started getting popular. So everyone was like, okay, I need to get this Fennec, quick sell everything, and the amount of profits some people made, fair play to them. I rate it highly. To be fair, it doesn't take a genius to know that it didn't do nothing in 2021, because obviously it got ruined by that item shop and sat around 3,000 credits at the end of 2021. Now, moving on to 2022. it's been a little bit different. I don't really know what happened too much, because I sold all my Fennecs without knowing that it was spiking ridiculously in price. Like, it would be on 4k, I would go to sleep, and then wake up, it would be on 7 or 8k. I didn't really know what was happening, to be fair, but it was short-lived, to be honest, because it dropped off to 5k, went up to about 5.5, and then slipped off to about 4.5, which I do believe is remaining right now. Obviously, going to chuck up the lifetime graphs on screen. And although I don't see it hitting 20k anytime soon, you can see the spikes in its lifetime have been impressive, and with it still being the second most popular car in the game behind the White Octane, you never know, fellas. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Make sure you're subscribing if you are new for daily Rocket League trading videos like this. 1k thumbs up if you want to see more of this series, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.